With electric vehicles an option for drivers, some are concerned if there's enough chargers to get around.
Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from Ward Avenue with all the details. Morning, Dallas.
Good morning, Christina Ross. You know, when we talk about electric vehicles, there's not only some concern from drivers, but also a lot of excitement too. So it really goes both ways. But I heard you two talking about how much does it cost to fill up your electric vehicle? Well, I asked that to Hawaiian Electric, and they said it all really varies. But here at these fast charging stations that they have here on Ward Avenue, there's a little bit of a good breakdown that gives us a good idea. And it all depends on what time you go to charge your vehicle. For example, if you go midday from 9 to 5, it's going to be 49 cents per kilowatt. But if you go in the early mornings or late hours, like we saw this morning speaking with drivers, it's going to cost 54 cents per kilowatt. Now, I spoke with a Hawaiian Electric employee earlier this morning, and he gave us more information about these electric vehicles. Number one, the reason why they're so expensive is because of the batteries. But he told me that each battery holds up to 100 kilowatts. So let's do the math here really quick. If we charge overnight or in the early hours, it's going to cost us 54 cents per kilowatt. Times that by 100, it's going to come out to $54 or well over $50, which is pretty equivalent to what people are paying to fill up their gas tank right now. And this is a good chart right here. Sorry, it's a little bit burnt. One of the employees told me that this is 5 years old, but they said that these fast charging stations can provide up to 80% of a battery charge, which is about 65 miles within 30 minutes. That sounds great, but have you ever spent 30 minutes at a gas station before? Probably at Costco because of the great prices, but how far does 65 miles get you? Well, for example, Chris Latronic, he has to go from the North Shore to town and back. That all adds up. What about our friends over on the west side, from one point to the other and back? 65 miles can go pretty quick, especially for those Uber and Lyft drivers and delivery drivers. So that's why we've been hearing from drivers that they have to come on a daily basis to charge up their vehicle for whatever they have planned that day, or they are charging at home, and who knows what their electricity bill could look like. But really quickly, we want to make this fair. We did reach out to Hawaiian Electric and take a listen to their view about making the change and also the mindset if you are interested in purchasing electric vehicles.
We always like to say it's a perspective shift, right? So you will be paying more in your electric bill to charge your vehicle. However, your gasoline bill goes away, right? So on the balance, you're reducing one of your bills, and then electricity still is cheaper than gasoline for most types of vehicles. Electric vehicles are very efficient, and so when you calculate that efficiency compared to an internal combustion engine, you can save money with electric vehicles.
That was our friend Michael from Hawaiian Electric. He shared a good perspective, and also that's some of what we heard from some drivers we spoke to too. But every situation is very different. Some people are working one job, some people are working 2 or 3, some people have families, some people don't. So it really does vary when it comes to the price of these electric vehicles. But hopefully things will just get better with the teamwork between our government and organizations like Hawaiian Electric and a lot of nonprofits too. So we'll see what happens. But we'll continue to hear from drivers throughout Wake Up Today. And if there is more updates or coverage that you would like to follow, you can visit our website at KHON2.com. Reporting over here at Ward Avenue, Dallas Ontiveros, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii. And Ross, did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you very much, Dallas. I appreciate that. And also, like, now I'm thinking, if you have a solar-powered home and then you have a charger, then that really saves you a lot of money because you're not paying that electric bill. You just have to pay that upfront cost to put those solar panels in. But
that's a big if, too, right? Like, if you can do it at where you live. So there's so many things you got to weigh out. All right, coming up next, we're working for Hawaii with a live look at the traffic hotspots and any problems out there, and more on Hurricane Ian.
And speaking of traffic, there's going to be a lot of activity around Aloha Stadium tomorrow. We'll explain why and what you need to know.